King Shaka Zulu's Village. Episode 4. King Shaka Zulu's village, known as Kwabulawayo, holds significant historical importance in Zulu history. This village served as Shaka's royal residence and the political and military center of the Zulu Kingdom during his reign. Here's more detailed information about King Shaka's village. 1. Kwabulawayo, the royal capital. Name. The name of Shaka's village, Kwabulawayo, translates roughly to the place of the one who is being killed or the place of the slaughter. This name reflects Shaka's reputation for harsh discipline and military dominance. Founding. Shaka founded Kwabulawayo around 1818 after consolidating his power as the Zulu king. He chose its location strategically in a region that allowed him to control and monitor the surrounding territories. It became the seat of his government, where important decisions, military planning, and governance took place. Military significance. Kwabulawayo was not just a residence, it was also a military headquarters where Shaka trained his soldiers and organized campaigns of expansion. Shaka is famous for revolutionizing Zulu warfare with new strategies, weapons, and regimental systems, and these innovations were largely developed and perfected in Kwabulawayo. 2. Physical structure of the village. Design. The village was designed in a traditional Zulu homestead style, known as a kraal. It was circular, with a large central cattle enclosure, called an isabaya, at the heart of the settlement. The royal kraal was an enclosure of huts surrounding the cattle pen, with a large number of military barracks and huts arranged in a disciplined, orderly fashion. Symbol of power. The layout of Kwabulawayo was intended to reflect the power of the Zulu king. It was a place of strict order and control, emphasizing the central authority of Shaka. The positioning of huts and enclosures reflected the social hierarchy within the kingdom, with the king's quarters in a dominant, central position. Fortified nature. The village was heavily fortified to protect Shaka from potential threats, both from external enemies and internal dissent. Shaka was known to be a leader who maintained a tight grip on his power, and Kwabulawayo's design was meant to reinforce that dominance. 3. Cultural and political center. Royal court. Kwabulawayo functioned as the royal court, where Shaka held councils with his advisors and military commanders. It was also where tribal leaders from across the Zulu Kingdom and conquered territories would come to pay tribute and pledge loyalty to Shaka. Ceremonial events. As the political heart of the kingdom, Kwabulawayo was also the site of significant ceremonial events. Rituals, festivals, and military parades took place there, showcasing the unity and strength of the Zulu nation under Shaka's leadership. Justice and authority. Shaka was known for his strict enforcement of discipline and justice, and Kwabulawayo was often the place where offenders were brought to face punishment. It was here that Shaka's authority as king was most visible, and the name Bulawayo, place of the slaughter, reflected the fear and respect that Shaka commanded. 4. Relocation of Kwabulawayo. First, Kwabulawayo. The original Kwabulawayo was located near the current town of Eshowe in modern-day KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. However, it is believed that Shaka moved the capital later in his reign. Second, Kwabulawayo. In the later years of Shaka's rule, after his military campaigns had expanded the Zulu Kingdom, he moved Kwabulawayo to a new location near the present-day city of Ulundi. This new site was closer to his expanding territories and was meant to better control the growing Zulu Empire. 5. Decline after Shaka's assassination. Post-Shaka era. After Shaka's assassination in 1828 by his half-brothers Dingane and Mlengana, Kwabulawayo's importance declined. Dingane moved the capital to a new royal residence, Umgungundlovu, signaling a shift in power. Kwabulawayo's central role in Zulu politics and military affairs diminished after Shaka's death, although it remained a symbol of his reign. Legacy. While Kwabulawayo lost its political significance after Shaka's death, its legacy remained as a historical site and symbol of Shaka's rule. The disciplined military culture and centralized power that Shaka established from Kwabulawayo continued to influence Zulu governance under his successors. 6. Historical importance today. Cultural heritage. Kwabulawayo is an important historical site in South African heritage, representing the rise of the Zulu Kingdom under Shaka's leadership. Today, Parts of the region around Esho and Ulundi have been preserved as cultural heritage sites, where visitors can learn about the history of Shaka Zulu and the Zulu nation. Symbol of Zulu power. Kwabulawayo remains a symbol of Zulu unity, strength, and resistance against colonial forces. Even after Shaka's death, his legacy as a nation-builder who transformed the Zulu people into a dominant military and political force endures in the memory of the region. Conclusion. Kwabulawayo was not just a village, but the heart of the Zulu Kingdom during Shaka Zulu's reign. It served as a powerful symbol of his authority, a military stronghold, and a political hub where crucial decisions were made. The structure and function of the village reflected Shaka's strict control over his people and his determination to build a formidable Zulu state. Even after its decline following Shaka's assassination, Kwabulawayo's legacy as a seat of power continues to be remembered in Zulu history and South African heritage.